for many cancers, they're giving more families reason to celebrate. Their team pioneers treatments that are rewriting the odds, turning even the rarest cancers into new success stories. That's why the Cancer and Blood Disease Institute has been ranked top 10 in the nation by U.S. News and World Report 16 times. When it comes to fighting childhood cancer, Children's Hospital Los Angeles leads the way. Learn more at chla.org and see why they should be your first choice for cancer care.
For employers looking for their star players, ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology works fast to find qualified candidates for your job, and you can invite your top choices to apply. It's why over 4 million businesses have used ZipRecruiter to hire, and why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. Time for a full court press in your hiring game? Try for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Well, it's National Cocktail Day this week, or as I call it, every day at Morongo. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Lucky gift giveaway. Get a 3-quart ceramic saucepan when you earn 500 points on your rewards card, the 25th.
Number 2.
Fog Hat, live May 23rd.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a Cadillac Lyric. Earn entries now playing table games with your rewards card and be here at 10 p on the 30th to win.
Morongo, good times.
It's time for your first chance to react to tonight's Lakers game.
It's time for the Lakers postgame show tonight.
This is the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. Call now to be part of the Lakers postgame show and react on the game.
Lakers Bucks. Game 69 of the season is in the books.
Lakers basketball is a final.
877-710 ESPN.
This is the Lakers postgame show.
Tipping off now.
Here's Beto Duran.
All right. We knew this was going to be rough. There was no LeBron. Okay, cool. Greek Freak coming to town. You knew that Milwaukee's a team that's always going to give you a battle. And then in the afternoon, we find out no Luka. So it's like, okay. All right, I got you. So no LeBron, no Luka. Okay, these guys can battle. And then we find out no AR. And it's like, okay, here we go. So no AR. Okay, so who's going to score? Rough one. Rough one. But, again, I'm not going to play the moral victory game and like, oh, they battled. No, they lost. They tried to hang tough. Credit to the guys that did play the game tonight. Look, when you have this starting lineup of Markieff Morris, Jackson Hayes, Dalton Connect, Jordan Goodwin, Gabe Vincent, like, oh, here we go. Nothing against those guys, but nobody on there is a killer scorer that's going to be like, oh, watch out, guys. Here we go. So, real simple. If you want to talk about this game, go for it. Feel free. But I don't know why you would, because we knew what we had going into this game. We are now done with 69 games. The Lakers are currently in the 4th spot, behind Denver by half a game. And is this for real? For real?
Yes, for real.
No way.
Yes.
All right.
He's calling in now.
He's calling in now.
We got to take him now.
And we're going to take him now. First-time caller. I love him on Twitter, going back and forth. He was looking beautiful sitting underneath the basket. Flea is on the Lakers postgame show. What's up, my man?
How's it going, man? I just left the game. It was a strange and strangely entertaining game, and the great.
Yo, this is Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Tonight, that was good. But I just have a question for you, because I kind of got into a little state of fear, which is I was looking at Jimmy Goldstein's stat sheet. He's the only guy that gets a stat sheet. He's the only fan.
Flea, if you're always in those seats, I'll make sure somebody brings one to you. Don't worry, we'll take care of you.
Oh, dude, that would be awesome.
Got it.
That would be awesome.
I'll tell somebody on Saturday to take care of you.
Always in those seats.
Yeah, I got you. We got you for Saturday.
That rocks. So, but anyway, my question was this. I saw for Dodo, for Vando, for Luca, it said, I can't remember, like strained, ankle, whatever, but then it said illness. Are those guys sick? Because that worries me. If they're sick, did they all come down with some like norovirus or something?
Okay, so that was Reeves' injury/illness is the official thing that you're looking on the stat sheet.
Yeah.
But he's been dealing with the right ankle sprain that's kind of been bugging him a little bit. But Flea, when you put another thing on there, anytime there's like an injury, and if you have more than one, you can kind of get away with the. You know how it is in the NBA now, Flea, where guys are playing.
I see.
Yeah, but if you have he's also sick. He has the ankle and he's sick. I'm not saying that's what's going on, but it's the common thing that a lot of teams do now. Yeah.
Okay, because I just saw like Porzingis, it said illness, and he was out for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, they're not passing around some like COVID thing.
No, because AR was on the bench too, so it's not like they kept him away.
No,
or
he was there.
Yeah.
I didn't see Vando. I didn't see Dodo.
Yeah, they weren't there. No, Vando I think was at the end of the bench. I think I saw him.
Oh, was Vando there? Okay, cool.
I mean, Flea, the thing
I
is,
just like going into this stretch run, man.
Yeah.
We need these guys.
Flea, by the way,
one other thing I would say.
Go ahead. No, what I'm saying is, at today's game, Flea, there was more guys that were not dressed than were dressed, so I think they all blended in at the end of the bench.
Yeah, that was crazy. And I sit all the way down at the other end of the court, so I couldn't really see. I could see LeBron stand up and Rui stand up to cheer for Bronny. But one comment I was going to make is something I've been thinking, and I don't know if other people have talked about it, but we made the trade for Luka, and the team got really well, but we were on a pretty good winning streak before then, and with AD out, because AD was dealing with an injury. But I was just thinking, like, when we got Vando back, and we started having perimeter defense with Vando and Dodo, at that point, the team started getting really good, and we started winning games and getting that streak going before we even got Luka, before the All-Star break.
Yep.
And I'm wondering if people had talked about that, because that's a massive shift in the mentality of the team.
Well, that's one thing that John Ireland and Michael Thompson really stressed about this team is how good their defense has been in the calendar year of 2025. They were trending in better. Their defensive metric ratings were top of the NBA. And Flea, Michael always talks about this, and you sit baseline by the visiting bench. So you see how the team plays defense. And Flea, tell me that, agree with Michael, where they finally gave effort. They finally had the defensive effort and the attitude about it because guys were locking in. That's been a big difference.
No, absolutely. And it's contagious. Like I see like Vando, he is everywhere, man. He's bouncing around the court, getting tips, double teaming, running back, rotating, yelling, talking to people, and Dodo is great. They're all playing defense, and it's beautiful to see. And early in the year, like before we traded D'Lo, the team looked so bad, man. And they weren't just bad; they were boring. Yes. And it was one of the first times in my life. Like I've been a Laker fanatic since I moved to LA in 1972. And it was the first time I was saying to my wife, I was like, man, they're boring. I can't even watch this. Like, I can deal with losing, but it was like they were losing in the most bland and meaningless way. And now they're so exciting and they're so fun. And, and then with the Luka trade, it's just like the Lakers are phenomenal right now, man.
The one and only Flea, the pride of Fairfax High, calling us right now after the Lakers lose. But Flea, my executive producer, Michael Funches, is Mr. Team Shambles. I know you listen and you've heard how he's all worked up. He is still concerned that this team's going to fall into the play-in tournament. Yell at this guy, please.
Well, no, that's ridiculous. We're not falling into in the playoff tournament. I think, the thing that really scares me is, I think we can win the West. I really do. But I just don't know how we deal, if we make it to the finals, how do we deal with Evan Mobley and Jared Allen? We just don't have the size. And, last night, I think Nick Richards had, 27 and 15 or something.
Yeah.
What's up with that? We should have got that guy. And I love Dalton Connect, but that's the one thing that's really just worries me. We just don't. Jackson Hayes is a good backup center.
Flea, you said
energy.
You said it. You've been a fan since you moved here as a kid in the 70s. So you've seen the stars. You've seen Showtime. I'm 46, and I knew Showtime, and I saw Kobe and Powell, and Shaq and Kobe. But the Luka thing, doesn't it feel like there's a buzz in the city? Forget the Laker games. Laker fans are buzzing right now, and you're one of the most hardcore fans out there, and you're calling the postgame show because I know you're excited.
No, I'm excited. They put me in such a good mood now because it's like LeBron. It's lifted LeBron up, and there's just this feeling like Luka with his court vision and this sort of childlike enthusiasm, this real fun with the game, and like this passing mentality. We haven't had passing like that since Magic Johnson. Straight up, we have not. And the way that, like, when him and LeBron really figure out, and the way that, like, Austin and he have been playing while LeBron's been sitting down, I mean, the whole team is just, like, it's galvanizing around this beautiful thing. And if, like, you know, to see LeBron win another championship with the Lakers would just be like an interstellar cosmic experience. And, you know, we've got God on our side, man. But I got to run.
No problem.
Thank you for letting me come on.
Flea, hold on real quick. Funch is going to give you the private number. That way you don't have to wait in line with Ron the Caddy and everybody else. Appreciate you as always. Flea, the man from Red Hot Chili Peppers. That's a sign right there. That's pretty freaky. Because my son texted me during the Laker game that he was working out. He's back in school in New Jersey. And he texted me that he was working out to the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And I'm like, what are you doing listening to Chili Peppers? He's like, I got to mix it up sometimes. And then tonight we get a call from Flea. That was awesome. And look, as Scott Kaplan would say, everybody listens, especially the hardcore fans. And Flea is a hardcore fan. I remember a few years ago, he and I both ran the LA Marathon. And he showed up to the Laker game, and he had his medal on. I was like, you ran the marathon? Like, yeah. And he's like, I did too, Flea. He's like, cool. What was your time? I was like, I don't want to tell you because he's a real runner. And I think he knocked it out in under 4 hours. So, and then he went straight to the game. I was dying. He wasn't. Just a hardcore, real Laker fan. And he told you, Funch, ridiculous.
I'll take it from him, okay? He's a smart fan. I'm not going to take it from you or any of these callers out there.
I can't wait for the kids in the back and Morales to get that Flea line of interstellar cosmic experience about the Lakers right now.
But he's right about he's right about, you know, when we had Anthony Davis and D'Angelo Russell.
They were boring.
You know?
They were boring. As Ireland taught me a long time ago, in this business, you don't ever want to be vanilla. You either want to be loved or hated. Just don't be vanilla. Man, buzzing right now. I should go to break, but I'm not because I'm going to go to my favorite judge, Judge Kelvin. My man in Compton, who's a longtime season ticket holder. Judge, you heard Flea. I'm pretty sure you echo some of the same sentiments.
Oh, I have to follow Flea. That's a tough job to do. But I tell you what, I agree with what he was saying in several things. Number one, he's right. I had season tickets back in the 80s, Showtime, and there is that magnetism and that special feeling when you come to the games now. That's very similar to the way it was in the 80s. He's absolutely correct. He's also correct when he says that they started playing defense when Vando got healthy, because Vando, to me, is one of the key ingredients to the defensive cohesiveness of this team. So I agree with Flea, and I love his music. I love the fact he's a bassist as well. So that's great, a great challenge for me to talk behind him, follow him. But I got to tell you, I was disappointed that all of the players were out tonight because I was at the game last night. I didn't see anybody lifting off the court or acting as if they were ill or appearing to be ill. And I'm thinking, for some reason, it's almost like the Lakers conceded this loss. I know that's hard to believe, but I can't understand why all of them were out. I'm sorry. So I'm just concerned about that.
Judge, you know this. As a season ticket holder, your tickets are expensive. And there's a lot of concern, and Ireland and Mason were talking about this, not just with Lakers season ticket holders, but around the entire league, because the amount of games that they have, and I'm not even going to let Michael get into don't forget that, the back-to-backs. I think this might have been a message from the Lakers to the league, like, look, we've been playing a lot. Mind you, a couple of the games are the makeups from the Fires. We get that, but the Lakers were scheduled for a lot of back-to-backs. Judge Darius Soriano from Foreign Blue and Gold had this tweet earlier this afternoon. And just bear with me here. The Lakers this month have played on games on March 2nd, 4th, 6th, 8th, 10th, 12th, 13, 16, 17, 19, and tonight. And then they'll close the month playing on March 22nd, 24, 26, 27, 29, and 31st. That is 17 games in 31 days, including 4 sets of back-to-backs. I got tired of reading that.
You make a good point. you make a good point. You make a good point. I'll concede that. But I guess I'm just I'm like Michael Thompson on this one.
Yep, I get it.
In terms of people playing.
I see both sides of it. It's because, like, Michael had a friend come up from the game from deep Orange County, South Orange County, and this is the only game they're going to see this season, and this is what you get. So I feel for the fans. I'm not even going to try to play off like, oh, whatever, it's part of the deal. No. It sucks as a fan because you might only go see one game, and you were right there, Judge. You were there yesterday. You didn't see anybody limping off. But if you're a Laker front office member and you're thinking we got a team that can compete in hopefully June, you want to make sure your guys are as close to healthy as possible. And, hey, if you lose a Milwaukee game, you lose a Milwaukee game.
Good point.
Judge, my man, I appreciate you as always. One of these days, I'm going to meet you. I know this. One of these days. Judge Kelvin in Compton. All right, so we heard from Flea. We've heard from the judge. We heard from Clinton Yates. We heard from Kaplan. Everybody's listening tonight. And Funchy thought we were going to have a boring show. Not the case. Coming up next, more of your calls, 877-710-ESPN. Active Collision is bringing you the YouTube chat, which I just saw blow up everywhere. Ron the Caddy. Where's Captain JJ? JJ's on the line. Everybody, look, if you're in a car accident, you got to go see my boy Leo and the crew at Active Collision. I took on my truck today. I told you how bad it is with dealing with insurance companies, right? So initially, I told Leo, take care of it. I don't want to deal with it because I don't know what's going on. I'm not the smartest with this stuff because I've never really been in an accident before. And what happened? Leo called them. Boom, boom, boom. Insurance taken care of. I get home today. I get a check from the insurance company and paying me off. And I'm like, Leo, what I do? He's like, Beto, don't worry about it. I'm going to call right now. He called, took care of it. I get a phone call back from the insurance company saying, hey, Mr. Duran, we're sorry about this. We'll deal with Leo directly. They were trying to give me a write-off. They were trying to give me the cheap. They wanted me to accept used parts on my truck. Leo's like, no. I got this, Beto. He's making it so much easier. Leo and the crew at Active Collision are there for you. They're in La Puente. It's the 626, but they will take care of you wherever you may be. If you're in Orange County, you're in the Valley, you're in Palmdale, his tow truck is available 24 hours a day. Let them know the 710 sent you, and you'll get a 50% discount on your insurance deductible, just like a pastor who called up Leo and told him, I heard you on 710. Beto said I'm going to get 50%. And sure enough, the pastor, Muriel Gar, took his car to Leo, and he's getting that discount just like I did. ActiveCollisionRepair.com, 626-330-0100. Active Collision is at 626-330-0100. I swear to you, when I saw the envelope from Progressive, I was like, no, I don't want to deal with this. Leo, take care of it. And I got the apology today. And soon, I'll have my truck back. All right, more of your calls coming up. 877-710-ESPN. You know what? I'm in such a good mood tonight. Ron the Caddy, you're not banned. Lakers Postgame Show on 710 ESPN.
Mom, I need to lay low for a few days.
Lay low? What's going on?
I only paid for this Hyundai Tucson.
Christopher Allen Lynch.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. Get the car or SUV you want at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 2.99% APR for up to 72 months on the Hyundai Santa Fe, Tucson, or Elantra. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer. Offers end March 31st. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
Well, it's National Cocktail Day this week, or as I call it, every day at Morongo. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Lucky gift giveaway. Get a 3-quart ceramic saucepan when you earn 500 points on your rewards card, the 25th.
Number 2.
Fog Hat, live May 23rd.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a Cadillac Lyric. Earn entries now playing table games with your rewards card and be here at 10 p on the 30th to win.
Morongo, good times.
For employers looking for their star players, ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology works fast to find qualified candidates for your job, and you can invite your top choices to apply. It's why over 4 million businesses have used ZipRecruiter to hire, and why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. Time for a full court press in your hiring game? Try for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
PrizePicks is the best place to get real money sports action. With over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, PrizePicks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. Here's what you have to do. You pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Run your game all season long on PrizePicks. PrizePicks offers Venmo, Apple Pay, MasterCard, and more for quick and easy deposits into your account. Download the app today and use my code BETO, B-E-T-O, to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks. Run your game.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? It's a no-cost maintenance plan that covers all normal factory-scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. All work is performed by factory-trained technicians using genuine Toyota parts. Toyota Care will keep your new Toyota running like, well, a Toyota. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Everything you need to find your perfect Toyota is right at your fingertips at Toyota.com. Explore our full lineup of vehicles. Compare features side by side. Search our available inventory. You can even find the best local offers. Everything you need is just a few clicks away on Toyota.com. So for your next Toyota car, truck, or SUV, just visit Toyota.com. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
This is the Lakers postgame show.
Highlights from tonight's Lakers game and your reaction on the Lakers line.
On 710 ESPN. Call now to be part of the Lakers postgame show and react on the game.
877-710 ESPN.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
Little chili peppers for you. Flea called in, told us to calm down. Loving the way the Lakers are playing right now, except for tonight. But he's right. Better defense. And he said he feels like they can win in the West.
I'll take it from Flea, okay?
Yes, you will. Oh, you know who was the player of the game tonight? Man, he's so good to watch. He's just a freak out there. I was watching his pregame. Smooth, to the point, did not mess around. He had his own headphones on. And at one point when he was shooting threes, he stopped because there was a music. I think there was like a drum solo or something going on, and he was in the zone, and then he caught the pass, took a shot. The Greek freak, Giannis.
John Connect had it, lost it. Stolen by Ryan Rollins. Here comes a breakaway alley-oop to Giannis, slam dunk.
Giannis showed his speed going from end to end, looking like LeBron going for that alley-oop. Giannis up to 13 points on 11 shots.
Giannis, the player of the game, driven by your Southern California Toyota dealers. We make it easy. Giannis led the way tonight. No Dame, but he didn't need him as Giannis had 28 points on 9 of 15 shooting for the Bucks in the 118-89 victory. I'm still tongue-tied from Flea calling it up tonight. Xander was at the game, and it's your birthday? You're on the Lakers postgame show.
It was my birthday present, and JJ sat him off for my birthday. But I really want to talk about, man, Alex Len. It was a hard watch, and I really want to know how we're going to replace him for the playoffs with one of those two-way guys.
I will. Xander, first of all, how old are you now?
I just turned 26, sir.
Oh, 26. Nice and easy. So you're going to tell me you want to replace Alex Len, who had a three-pointer and dropped 10 points on you?
I wish you had heard me going, no, yes, when he hit that. I couldn't even pull that.
Yeah, and Xander, happy birthday to you. Appreciate the phone call. Alex Len is Alex Len. There was a reason he was available as a free agent. You pick him up. He's a body. And tonight he needed to play. And, again, he's been catching some flack here, some strays, but he shut us up. I was telling DeAndre Hawkins, who was sitting next to me, who's driving home right now from Sedano and Cap, and does the Laker Talk daily here at ESPN LA. You know what? He's going to shut us up. He's going to do what he's got to do. And mea culpa. Like, I even turned to DeAndre and was like, when Len hit that three, I was like, I'm sorry, I wasn't familiar with your game. Is DeAndre on the line? Oh, the host
He's on the line.
Laker Talk Daily, DeAndre Hawkins, who was sitting next to me in section 111. DeAndre, I mean, Xander must have heard our conversation about Alex Len.
What's happening, everyone? First time, Funches, how he screens these calls, he wasn't even trying to let me on. I don't know what is going on with Funches. You know, I heard that Flea called it, and
I gave you the special number. You're not special. I should just gave you the regular number. You know the regular number.
He's trying to let his own boy on. But look, Alex Len, when we saw him catch that ball in the corner, and I looked at Beto when he stepped back, I said, he better not shoot that. And he hit it. Hey, look, he shut me up, man.
DeAndre, he's 7 foot. You can't teach height, but when he was the play before that, Alex Len was on the other side in front of the Lakers bench, and he had his hands like, somebody throw me the ball, right, DeAndre? He was like, come on, somebody give me the ball. He wanted that
He
three.
was over there trying to spot up in the corner, looking like, no, man, get your ass in the paint, man. But hey, look, I'm not hating. Every time Beto jumps in on our show on Sit Down and Cap, I'm asking, hey, Beto, who's out there warming up? And he said, you're not going to believe what Alex Len is doing right now. I said, he better not be in a three-point line. He needs to be working on mic and drills.
Nah. Ain't no mic and drills, bro. Ain't no mic and drills. DeAndre, what's the name?
I want to give a quick shout out to Beto though, man. It was awesome sitting next to him, that allowed me to shadow him, and Beto is a man, giving me the whole tour, the whole nine, and honestly, it was a good time tonight. Obviously, I was a little disappointed. I was expecting, superstars to play tonight, but it's all right. As Funch would say, the Lakers are in shambles. I don't believe the Lakers are in shambles, but Funch still believes the Lakers are in shambles.
Yeah, DeAndre, the name of your show is?
Lakers Talk Daily. You can catch it Monday through Friday on the ESPN YouTube channel. I try to get it out there before 10 o'clock. Try to get it out there published before 10 o'clock. So go ahead and check that out, guys.
Yeah, so tomorrow I just want you to, like I told you, we're not talking about the Bucks. We're not breaking this down.
Say they're in shambles tomorrow morning.
Yeah, so say you're in shambles and just tell the people what you did yesterday or today. You walked around, and then what happened, DeAndre? We got Tapatio bottles, baby. We got Tapatio.
So
you got some hot sauce? Well, give me some.
Beto leaves. It was, the end of it was getting to the start of the third quarter, and Beto's like, "Hey, look, I'll be back." I was like, "All right, cool." So I'm just sitting and watching the game, doing some live tweeting, and Beto comes down, and he has a little Tapatio bottle in his hand. I'm like, "Okay, where the hell you get that from?" And he said, "I know the owner."
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? Get out of here. And no, yeah. Beto knew the owner, came down. He's like, hey, you want a Tapatio bottle? I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So, yeah, it was ridiculous.
Don't worry about it. We got T-shirts coming tomorrow, too, DeAndre. Don't worry about it. Extra large for you, my man, because you're swole. DeAndre Hawkins, appreciate you as always.
Extra large. Of course.
Got you, man. You'll hear him on Mason Ireland tomorrow, Sedano and Cap, Laker Talk Daily. That dude is a rising star in the business. I told you I was in a good mood because Flea called in and told us to calm down. So I took the ban off of Ron the Caddy. Ron the Caddy, you're on the Lakers postgame show brought to you by Active Collision.
What up, dude?
Why are you calling, Ron?
Nah, man. Dude, how rad. Flea called into the damn show. Like, you're up. You're big time now, bro.
Yeah. I mean, Flea put us all in a good
Man
mood.
of the people.
And
he claimed it. We're going to win it this year.
But also, Ron, Flea called the 877-710 ESPN number. He doesn't have the hotline number. He just called the regular.
That was the cool thing. He was just like one of us. Held online, and damn, dude, everyone listens, man. I'm telling you, man. Everyone listens. Cappy's right. Everybody listens.
Yeah, we got to make those T-shirts that everybody listens. Ron, what about when Flea just told Funch, calm down?
Funch, hey, Mr. Shambles. Mr. Shambles.
I'm not going to take it from you. I'll take it from Flea.
Calm your ass down, bro.
Ron, appreciate you. You got more to... you're in a good mood.
If it wasn't for Flea, you still would have been a little negative Nancy over there, dude.
Go find some golf clubs somewhere or some balls. I don't know what you do.
What do? I do.
Hang up. Hang up. He was going so well. Do not ask him questions like that. All right, let's go out to Gil in Aliso Viejo. You're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. Brought to you by Active
Beto, love your show, man.
Thanks, Gil. What's happening, man?
Hey, now here's my question. If we win the whole thing with Jackson in the middle, are we still getting or trying to get someone else to replace him? And number two, man, I don't think we should touch a Dalton Connect for any deal.
Yeah, Dalton Connect, I understand that, and Gil, appreciate the phone call. I understood why Dalton Connect would be in a trade proposal because he's a rookie, and you sell high on players like that. You sell potential. It's better to sell early than late. And I understand why you would include Dalton Connect in a trade like that. Like, he's not proven, but he's been hot about it. And will the Lakers try to make an upgrade in the big man spot? Yeah, they'll try. Are there going to be many players available? I don't know. It looks like Miles Turner will probably go back to Indiana. It'll be interesting what the Lakers do. But right now, what the front office did, being able to get Luka for the price that they did, nothing surprises me about that.
Right now is what you see is what you get.
Yeah, this is the team that you have right now. Compton, Frederick, you're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. What's up, Frederick?
Hey, what's going on?
You tell me, man.
Oh, yeah, my grief is...
Hold on, Frederick, turn your radio off so we don't get the feedback.
Okay, I got you.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah, my problem is I'm just tired of the refs, man. What's up with these calls with the refs? I mean, the Lakers on their way back today, and right on the comeback, they have all these traveling calls they missed.
Yeah,
I agree with Michael Thompson. Excuse me. The refs are the worst. They're the worst. You feel me, though?
I do, and
okay.
Frederick, you know this, though. When you have Giannis on one side, Kyle Kuzma, who's a vet, Brook Lopez on one side, and then you got what the Lakers had, there's no way they're getting any kind of calls today.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, it's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be straight across the level. It doesn't matter who's in or out.
Yeah.
You know, the game is supposed to be called the right way.
Yeah, and
so that's all I'm saying. Like right on the comeback, here come these traveling calls they missed, and these guys lead to a 3-point shot or a 2-point shot. You know.
Yeah.
They get money off of it. So.
Yep. It was there was some stuff where you're like, really? And then you look up at the score and you're like, like Michael even said at the end, him and Ireland, like, yeah, I guess the referees got dinner reservations tonight. They're not calling anything.
They're trying to get out of there. Yeah.
Frederick, appreciate the phone call. Oh, I'm sorry. What else you got? No, what else you got?
I was just saying, I didn't see the game. I heard the game on the radio.
Oh, so you listened on the radio?
Yeah, I listen on the radio right now.
Okay. All right, so Frederick, tell me this.
Yes, sir.
Because you're listening on the radio, tell me John and Michael aren't like just like they're funny, right? Because you got to listen a lot, and Michael does not care what he says.
No, I mean he's an ex-vet. He knows the game, man. He can't fool him. He's been playing. He's been there.
Yeah, Michael's just like, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I like that too. I like that. Do what you're gonna do. Keep it real, because like I said, he's an ex-player. He knows the game. He knows bad calls. He knows good calls.
Yeah.
And like you said, when the refs missing those calls, they're the worst. those calls they're determining factors in the game.
They do. And just tonight, when you're getting blown out like that, you're not going to get those calls. Frederick, appreciate talking to you as always, my man, in Compton, home of the Tar Bates. Points in the paint tonight. On the advantage of the Bucks, 50-42. Points in the paint all season long. It's sponsored by Vista Paint, locally owned manufacturer for over 65 years. Vista Paint, your home for factory direct, high quality paint products. Vista Paint, your championship team of paint professionals for over 65 years. A man who was asked for today on Sedano and Cap, Scott Kaplan, has said, "Who is that dude on a boat?" I said, "That's JJ in Belmont Shores." My man, how you doing?
Brother, always good to talk to you.
Yeah. So earlier this afternoon, Scott Kaplan was wondering what you're all about. He's like, "What's his deal?" And I was like, "Man, JJ lives life. He's the one that told us early on in October, you guys just need to calm down, relax. Everything's going to be fine." And I told him we got to get Cappy down to 2nd Street and we got to show him the right way. Oh, where'd JJ go? Oh, JJ.
I'm sorry, did the ship go down?
Oh, Fudgy! That's pretty funny, though. Oh, man. JJ, if you're around, call back. Bronny James had an excellent game today. Bronny James, best game of his career. He had 33 points as a pro coming into the game. Tonight, he had 17. Let's hear from Bronny James.
Yeah, I mean, I say I've gained my confidence and gained my comfortability over just reps and, getting out there and taking advantage of my opportunity if it's given. So just, being ready at all times, I think that's the biggest thing for me, staying in the stay ready games and practice and stuff like that and taking advantage like I did tonight. So, yeah, it's been good for me so far.
That's Bronny James on Spectrum Sports Net. What about the belief from his team?
I'd say just all the coaches believing in me and continuing to, put that in my head that they believe in me and what I can do as a player. And, I was given an opportunity tonight to go, show them what I've been working on while I've been, sitting on the bench in the G League, getting the reps and stuff like that. So, yeah, just constantly putting that in my head that, they believe in me and that I can contribute.
That's LeBron James Jr., better known as Bronny James. And we haven't heard much from Bronny James. He got the podium today. So he was on the podium on Spectrum Sports Net after the game. And Bronny has been asked a lot of basketball questions. Here's a question, it's labeled, dealing with being LeBron's son.
And just putting my head down and working. I feel like that's the only thing that I can control right now is going in every day and staying ready to play, staying ready to learn, getting the work in after hours, early mornings, stuff like that. Just all the controllables that I can, do myself. There's not really much I can do of random people talking about me, every day. So can't really do much about that. So I just, go in the gym and work, put my head down and try to get better every day.
Yeah, I love that answer. It's a very mature answer from a 20-year-old who's been in the spotlight since he was born. To go to Sierra Canyon, go to USC, now with the Lakers, there's been scrutiny all over him. And he didn't ask for any of this. This happened to him, but he didn't ask for it. And that's a very mature answer from a 20-year-old who's soon to be 21. And just put the head down, control what you can control, and cook when you have an opportunity. Here's what J.J. Redick, his coach, had to say about Bronny's first year, including some of the G League.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who put it out, but there was something that he wasn't going to, he wasn't going to play road games in the G League at the beginning of the year. That was never a plan. I think the way we've done it with him, the way we've done it with Trey, Christian, just having them available, having them with the G League, just their flexibility with it, and having synergy with Zach and his staff, I think it's been wonderful in year one. We can certainly improve in certain ways, and we'll get to that in the off season. But I think the way Bronny's improved, and he can just step up in our world and know every play and speak the language. I think it's been great for year one.
Lakers head coach J.J. Redick on Spectrum Sports Net after the loss. All right, let's go back out to Belmont Shores. J.J., we got a better connection now?
Yeah, bro, it wasn't me, but hey, listen, I have to tell you, the other day you guys cut me off too soon. I was going to tell you, Beto, when Funchy was talking all that shambles business, I called my guy in Vegas, said, what's the Lakers to win it all? 1,000 to 1. I put 500 on it. I'm calling it my bet on this.
Let's go, JJ. Let's go. You've been bullish on the Lakers all season long, and you're getting even more confidence on this team because forget tonight, JJ, right? But you said it. They're going to make a run, and they've been listening to you, JJ.
And I enjoyed tonight because I see some guys that are like going, okay, I want to be in this final run. And they're acting like they want to do it.
JJ, you're becoming a little mini celebrity here around 710 ESPN. Scott Kaplan.
Brother, I love Cappy. Tell him, let's go. Come down to 2nd Street, baby.
Cappy ain't ready to hang out with you, man. He thinks he's cool. And he is, but he's not JJ ready.
Well, he's a little guy, isn't he? I'm 6'3". I'll protect that little son of a gun.
JJ, you know what? We got to make this happen. We really
Let's do it. Hey, I bid on the one thing on the Children's Hospital with you and Cappy, but I lost out.
Oh, the taco tour?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh man, you lost on. Well, don't worry. You and I are gonna have our own tour that start at Belmont Station. Oh, it's not even there anymore. But you know what I'm talking about. We'll go back there.
I hear you, brother. I hear you. We'll start at the boat.
We got to bring Cappy on the boat and play some yacht rock. Can we do that, JJ?
Well, only if I got about 10 girls there for you.
Slow week then, huh? I hear you. JJ, my man, appreciate you. We'll talk to you on Saturday.
I'll be there for you if there's showing up.
All right.
Oh, my goodness. Again, Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. This is why my boy Leo in Active Collision is sponsoring it, because you never know what you're going to get. But, hey, he's been very confident on them all season long. He's putting his money where it counts. Coming up next, we're going to hear a little bit more from JJ. We're going to talk to the kids in the back, see what happened. Lakers are now in the 4th spot. Game number 69 goes down to 118-89 to the Bucks. More of this and more of your calls, and we'll see what Cappy's going to be doing with JJ. The Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
Spring into savings at George Chevrolet. Shop a huge selection of new Chevys and experience the award-winning service that made them Chevy Dealer of the Year 7 years in a row. Visit George Chevrolet of the 91 Freeway in Bellflower or online at georgechevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
At Children's Hospital Los Angeles, this bell rings for every child who triumphs over cancer. It's a sound of joy that regularly echoes through our halls. The Cancer and Blood Disease Institute doesn't just treat, it transforms lives. With some of the highest survival rates for many cancers, they're giving more families reason to celebrate. Their team pioneers treatments that are rewriting the odds, turning even the rarest cancers into new success stories. That's why the Cancer and Blood Disease Institute has been ranked top 10 in the nation by U.S. News and World Report 16 times. When it comes to fighting childhood cancer, Children's Hospital Los Angeles leads the way. Learn more at chla.org and see why they should be your first choice for cancer care.
The entry window is now closed, but ESPN LA and BBGO are still on the hunt to find the Lakers GOAT, the greatest Lakers fan of all time. And now we're going to need your help. From now till March 24th, just go to LakersGoFote.com and vote for the GOAT. The Lakers GOAT is going to be rewarded with incredible prizes like courtside seats and a whole lot more. So remember, do your part and vote for the Lakers GOAT now through March 24th, only at LakersGoFote.com. That's LakersGFOAT.com. LakersGoFote.com.
Well, it's National Cocktail Day this week, or as I call it, every day at Morongo. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Lucky gift giveaway. Get a 3-quart ceramic saucepan when you earn 500 points on your rewards card, the 25th.
Number 2.
Fog hat, live May 23rd.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a Cadillac Lyric. Earn entries now playing table games with your rewards card and be here at 10 p on the 30th to win.
Morongo, good times.
Mom, I need to lay low for a few days.
Lay low? What's going on?
I only paid for this Hyundai Tucson.
Christopher Allen Lynch.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. Get the car or SUV you want at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 2.99% APR for up to 72 months on the Hyundai Santa Fe, Tucson, or Elantra. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer. Offers end March 31st. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
This is the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
Highlights from tonight's Lakers game and your reaction on the Lakers line.
Call now to be part of the Lakers postgame show and react on the game.
Once again,
here's Beto Duran.
Chili Peppers. Had Flea on earlier to start the show. And then I texted my son, who I said was listening to Chili Peppers while he was working out at school. And I was like, hey, Flea called the show. I said, who? Like, Flea. He's like, yeah, well, who's Flea? One of your friends? I'm like, no, Flea from the Chili Peppers.
Really? He doesn't know?
No. He's like, Flea, one of your friends? Because I got a lot of shady friends. Like, from the Chili Peppers. He said, yeah, right. Like, no, he seriously called into the show, and you sent me a picture of you listening to the Chili Peppers. There's synergy. There's something in the air. He writes back, okay, cool. I don't believe you.
Well, he's a little guy, isn't he?
We have evidence.
No, I know,
Mateo?
but that's the perfect example of my kid being like, Flea's not calling the postgame show like after you lost to the Bucks. Flea's calling after you beat the Knicks, the Celtics, OKC,
yeah,
right?
But this is hardcore fan right here.
This is why we write.
This is game 69 against the Bucks with no one playing tonight,
and that's why Flea is the man out there. Anybody could be a Laker fan when it's like celebrity night, but when you're watching the Bucks on a Thursday with nobody playing, and mind you, we found out early this afternoon that nobody was playing for the Lakers, and Flea still went. Real one right there. And he called the 877-710 number. Real one right there. Then I told Mattel, like, no, it was really him. Right back. Whoa. it went from like one of your shady friends to, yeah, right.
Your
to,
shady
whoa.
friend named Flea.
Well, I mean, my son knows.
I know you.
I got a lot of friends with just weird names. Nobody has a real name. I mean, hello, Ron the Caddy. I don't even know what Ron's real name is.
Degenerate.
The Degenerate, right? You know, I got a guy named Dirt. Like, guys like that. Ryan in Huntington Beach, my new friend. You're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
All right, man. I just got 3 points to make tonight.
Do it.
All right. Number one, Flea was on the freaking radio, like, with you guys. That's crazy.
Yep.
Like, I can't even believe it.
Yep.
Number two, he said the Celtics were going to lose to the Cavaliers. Love that. I hate all the time when I watch the Celtics games, I'm just rooting for whatever team's playing them to beat them.
Oh, yeah.
And then I thought Bronny did pretty well tonight, and I was rooting for him, and I thought he was pretty good. So,
yeah, it was good, man.
About that.
Ryan, appreciate the phone call. You're right. We had Flea hating some Celtics, which he'll do all day long. And good night tonight. Make sure you check out Fantasy Springs Resort Casino because they're giving away 2-night stay plus dinner, golf, or bowling for two. Make any day your lucky day. Book now at FantasySprings.com. Did you play a drop from JJ? Can we hear that? So JJ.
Well, he's a little guy, isn't he?
Talking about Kaplan. And Cappy's 6 foot. He's a good sized guy.
Yeah, I mean, he's not a little guy.
But the way that Cappy talks, he's like, I ain't going to fight nobody. I need DeAndre to protect me. Now
he's a little guy, isn't he?
Well, he's got DeAndre and he's got Flea to protect him. Poke Dabs in the Active Collision YouTube chat says, no way. Flea called? Yes, he did. And Pokey Dabs or Poke Dabs, whatever it is, I had a Pokemon donut this morning.
From where?
Moon Ridge Donuts or Moonbridge Donuts in Long Beach.
Like a yellow donut, a Pikachu donut?
Yeah, it's a Pikachu donut. I had it from, it's like these fancy exotic donuts. It's on my Instagram. Oh, you don't have Instagram. But I went, bought that. It was $7 for the donut. Delicious. Fresh ingredients. And it's right there by Milliken High where my daughter goes to school. Bought one of those. And I took it to the barber. And I was like, damn. They cut it up. Had one for me. No problem. Because, I did it just for my boy, Pokey Dabs, who started following me on Instagram. There for you. All right, kids in the back. Reese and Jonathan, you guys got anything for me today? If you don't, it's cool. Oh, it's Anthony.
Yeah,
I thought Jonathan was working.
Yeah, we got Jonathan in here. My boy John's here.
Oh, everybody's working?
No Reese, just Jackson and John.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just Jackson and John.
All right, well, we got Jex.
I want to give Jonathan a quick shout right here. He had a great conversation with the sign guy. So if you're familiar with the Lakers, we all know him on the side of the court.
Gary.
Gary has the signs for every player.
Yeah,
Jonathan, come here, tell us the story tonight.
It was a good little interview I did with Mr. Gary Zelsman. That's his real name.
He listens to the station.
And we were talking about Laker moments and things like that. He's been a fan and a ticket holder, I believe, since Kobe's 81-point game. And as a matter of fact, he said that he was at Kobe 81-point game and got Kobe to sign his tickets.
Yeah,
So,
he's well connected. His son, we've seen his son grow up from being the little kid sitting next to him to now like a full grown man with a beard and everything. Yeah, Gary's a good dude, man. He listens to the station a lot.
good little moment we had.
That's cool. Where's it at?
The tickets?
No,
He's got 'em.
the interview.
Oh, we're going to be putting it up tonight.
Where?
On TikTok, on Instagram, on Twitter, ESPN Los Angeles.
Nice. We'll check that out.
And then also, of course, a big topic in our section behind us. So we sit in 108 next to the floor behind the Delta sideline.
Yeah.
So when Giannis was on our side, the whole fans in the section were counting Giannis down from the free throw line.
Oh, really?
And at one point, 13 seconds it took. So he took a little bit too long there, but no violations, no whistles, nothing like that.
Yeah, this happens in every arena that the Milwaukee Bucks play at.
It's
Yeah,
unreal.
seriously.
I
crazy.
didn't actually think like we've seen it on TV, but the pans, the different shots, but seeing it in person and seeing the crowd's reaction. So we took a video of that. We got that going on our Instagram as well. So go ahead and check that out. And then of course the new starting five for the Lakers today. So different kind of vibe, but still. Oh, and then shout out to Craig Karmazin, of course, CEO, Good Karma Brands. He was sitting courtside, of course, Milwaukee. He was there. We got to see him. So shout out to the boss right there.
All right, cool. Good job, fellas. Make sure you follow the ESPN LA social media accounts as they continue to work hard all day long, all night long. And it gets going with the Blue Review here at 8:30 tomorrow with Parker and Marcus and Bergman. And then Sedano and Cap is going to be at 3 to 6. And between that, you're going to have Travis and DeMarco, Mason in Ireland, and sorry, that was an amateur move right there, coughing on there. It just got me, Funch. It just got me.
There's a cough button,
I know. I didn't have a chance to get there. So that locally, that gets going. But live tomorrow at 7 o'clock, kiddos, my boy CY and friends. You can't get rid of me. And CY was checking out soccer today as Mexico beat Canada and Panama upset the U.S. So Sunday, you're going to have games at SoFi Stadium.
Huge party tomorrow, too.
Huge party where?
At the Mason House.
Oh, the Mason House. That's right. I do have a +1. I'm taking Ron the Caddy.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to get really interesting now.
Yeah, it'll be Mason's birthday is on Sunday. 323 is his birthday. But there's a party tomorrow night. Are you on, Will?
I'm not sure yet.
Were you invited?
I was, actually.
Oh, okay. Must be nice. Funch, you were invited? Must be nice. Okay, cool. No, I was invited. I just have prior commitments. I won't be able to go.
Well, he's a little guy, isn't he?
I should bring JJ. I should bring JJ from Belmont Shore. He can bring his boat to Venice. That's what we're going to do.
They have a body of water there, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, they do. All right, Lakers lose 118-89. They are in the 4th spot, half a game back of Denver for the 3 spot. And Funch, they're 4 games out of the play-in tournament with 12 games to go.
Not enough. Not enough. That's one bad week, Beto.
You know what? Clippers are playing good basketball right now.
It's one bad week, man.
Clippers have played one 4
bad
in a
week.
row. Golden State has won 2 in a row. And the Rockets continue to roll. They've won 8 straight games. Rockets are a game and a half ahead of the Lakers for the 2 spot. I know you want to get greedy and get the 2 spot. Could it be possible? So Saturday night, Lakers, Bulls, 7:30 game. And then they go on the road. Orlando, Indiana, Memphis, Chicago. Sounds like, no, that's not right. The other way.
Orlando, Indiana, Chicago.
Yeah, okay.
Then Memphis.
That's what it is. Okay, so it's Orlando, Indiana, Chicago, Memphis. Funchy? That sounds like it's 4-0 to me, baby.
Whoa.
Why not? As Ireland would say, why not? Because it sounds like you're going to get LeBron James back next week because LeBron James was running up and down the court this afternoon with no restrictions. So could be LeBron on Monday in Orlando. Hey, maybe he plays Saturday. We don't know because nobody knows anything with LeBron and his timetables. But LeBron today, this afternoon, was running up and down the court, which is a great sign for the Lakers, dealing with that groin injury. So Orlando, Indiana, Chicago, Memphis, why not go 4-0 next week, Funch? Come on, bro.
Orlando's a tough team, man. Really, really good team.
Yeah, but then you're going to have
They
LeBron.
got length.
You have LeBron and the Lakers?
We'll see. They got length, baby.
Funch, Flea told you relax.
He did.
And you don't.
And I'm taking it from him. I'll take it from him tonight. Okay.
Yeah, Funch is scared of the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference.
I'm just scared of just getting that play-in. Okay, I've been producing the Lakers for a few years now, and I've seen nothing but the play-in tournament.
Well, I got to get an Uber to go home because I don't have a car anymore. But Leo and the crew at Active Collision are going to take care of me. Thanks to everybody that helped out on the postgame show. Rebecca Wamba is always fantastic with the highlights and the sound. Jex and Jonathan and my man Will. And all the callers, you guys are the best. And in the YouTube chat, you guys are fantastic, man. Great job as always. Big O, shout out to you. Hopefully your bracket's not busted. Poke Dab says, hit that follow button, Bethel. I am not going to follow you back, bro. You probably have all Pokemon stuff or Pokemon, whatever it is, stuff out there. I'm not following you back.
Well, he's a little guy, isn't he?
I think Pikachu's a big dude. But Lakers lose tonight, 118-89, without anybody, but they battled. We'll talk to you Saturday as Lakers get ready to take on the Bulls. I'm Bethel Duran. Thanks for listening to the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
Lakers basketball, presented by
Vista